Okay, hang on, guys. Whoa, what is that? Huh. I guess we're gonna find out. Hang on. A bit more. Okay. Okay, that means... Okay. Hello everybody and welcome to the Little Acre. Now real quick, for the next, hang on. So for the next few days, for the last few days, no wait, hang on, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, 4. For the next 4 days, I'll be playing the rest of the games I wanted to start on the channel. So yeah, that's update number 1. Update number 2 is that the rest of the time will be me going back to those games. Starting with... So yeah, the rest of the week is gonna be me doing that. Playing the rest of the games that I have downloaded and then getting rid of them to download more stuff. Anyway, next up, I will finally be doing another poll, but it depends on which movie do you want me to play a game of. Do you want me to play a somewhat war-based game, or... No, wait. Do you want me to play... Call of Duty World War II, or Wolfenstein the New Colossus for the Kingsman movie? Or should I play Saints Row 4 for the Matrix film? I'll make something like that. Yeah, I'll make a poll for all of you to decide what I do. Also, yeah, I didn't mention this, but I have now 55 subscribers. It's just one subscriber more, but hey, thanks. I've been sick of seeing 54 and I wanted it to go up, but not that much. So please hit the subscribe button if you want. It helps, but if you like this... Yeah, it's too early. It's too early to say that. And last but not least, it results in this game. I do little puzzle games or point and click style adventure games like this, but I've been liking them recently. So the Darkest Veil Castle game is one of them. I don't mind Grim Fandango, but that game was hard. I got stuck. I like all the what that AF company did. The ones that made Persian Knights, yada yada. No wait, Persian Knights, Eventide, Clockwork something. Clockwork Chronicles, I guess. Lost Grimoires, yada yada. I like those. So I've been doing more of them. And yeah, I'm running out of updates for today. And so with that out of the way, let's get right into the Little Acre. Huh, what's going on?
I awoke to the sounds of Lily's gentle snores as they drifted across the bedroom loft. She was still fast asleep, and I needed to keep it that way, or suffer the consequences. Creaky floorboards meant that the simple act of getting dressed will require a little ingenuity.
Oh.
My boots were nearby, but I needed to put on my trousers first. This wasn't my first rodeo.
Oh.
Morning, Dougal. Hey, Dougal, give me that stick, boy. If I was to get that stick from Dougal, I had to time it just right. Yoink.
Okay, I got a stick.
Couldn't do anything about the sweater while Lily was still culling it. My trousers were just out of reach.
Ah! Stick!
Huh? Yeah. Lily made a fish and marmalade sandwich for me the day before. I didn't have the heart to refuse, but I wasn't about to eat it. Boots, check. Dougal was good at fetching things, as long as the price was right. I've had better ideas. Even with the stick, I couldn't reach that far.
He wasn't interested in the stick anymore.
I couldn't leave. I wasn't even dressed yet.
Okay.
I was trying to gather all my clothes without leaving my bed to avoid waking her, and throwing a stick at her was not going to help achieve that. Wake her up and show her that I didn't eat the sandwich?
Oh, I see what's going on.
fuck, it stinks. Oh, fuck, it stinks. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but I was still out of reach. Even with the stick, I couldn't reach that far. I couldn't leave. I wasn't even dressed yet. I should be able to get the trajectory right. He wasn't going to just let me take it, but maybe he'd be interested in a trade.
Aha! The stick!
I had to wait until his mouth was open.
Okay.
That was my cue to sneak out of there.
Ah! That was a bit hard, but
I decided I'd cycle to the nearby town. Maybe I'd find someone willing to hire me. Maybe I'd find someone who knew where my dad had gone. But first, I had a few things to take care of.
oh, it's one of these games. Ooh.
I picked up the jug. I'd need water to make Lily's breakfast. Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around. If I went back up there, I'd wake Lily, and I did not want to do that. Dad, where are you?
Look at the anime. I like animation
Dad left his jacket
styles.
behind. Sometimes his work would make him forget the little things, like wearing a jacket outside, or eating.
Oh, sorry. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna.
Dad made his own generator to power his workshop. As with his other inventions, he just refused to explain how it worked. It looked like there was something missing, but I hadn't figured out what. The notes indicated that the water could be topped up via the funnel. I presumed the machine wouldn't work without coolant. It looked like something important was supposed to go in the slot. The funnel allowed for coolant to be added.
Okay.
Didn't really stop to think where my dad got the mask or why he wanted it. I was pretty sure I could put it to good use, though. Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with strict instructions to report to her immediately if he saw her grandfather. I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired.
Yeah. Like I said, I like the animation stuff if it's done well. So I should do a top 10 favorite animated movies list and series list. I think the number one favorite movie that I would consider.
Dad's compactable footstool sounded like a great idea. I wasn't sure why it hadn't taken off.
Okay, I got one.
I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight.
So yeah, I think number one should be Prince of Egypt. I will.
Tried to keep some things out of Lily's reach, but it never worked. I've had better ideas. Lily's dress was hanging from the line. I didn't need to take it down for her. She developed her own technique for that. I've had better ideas. Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else. I think he relocated so he won't be responsible for waking Lily. You and me both, buddy.
I thought it'd be like Darkestville Castle where you click a lot to make
I needed something to collect the water from.
Ted move.
There was a solid block of wood next to the pump. The door wasn't locked, but something was blocking on the other side. Dad converted the garden shed into his personal workshop when he decided he wanted to work for himself. He'd normally spend every waking hour in there, inventing, tinkering, but it had been days, and there was no sign of him. The receiver attached to the shed received something from the transmitter, which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Sometimes I think Dad added contraptions to his contraptions just to throw me off.
Aha!
I needed something to collect the water first.
Oh! Right.
The pump handle had snapped, leaving only a small section of it protruding from the pump. It was going to take something heavy to force it down. The handle was broken, and the only tools I knew of were in the shed. The door wasn't locked, but something was blocking on the other side. I've had better ideas.
Ooh, yeah. So what was blocking it?
The lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running. I hadn't figured out how it worked yet, though. It wasn't your average generator.
But there's gotta be... Okay, so... This is gonna be one of... Let's see how far I can go.
It looked like the pitchfork had fallen from its resting place.
Hey, I need something...
I couldn't see a thing, and the idea of walking around a room in the dark, where my father invented things, made me nervous.
Something. I think the pitchfork right now is the only thing.
The pitchfork wasn't heavy enough by itself to make the handle budge. There was a solid block of wood next to the pump. There was a solid block of wood next to the pump. The pitchfork wasn't heavy enough by itself to make the handle budge. Yet another impressive feat of engineering. Well, well, well.
Okay, what did I get? I think for the series format, I think Arcane is the animated thing I want that is at number 1, and for movies, Prince of Egypt. Wait, hang on. Aha! That old man is connected to this somehow.
If I went back up there, I'd wake Lily, and I did not want to do that.
Wait.
Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire. I'd recently made...
Oh, okay. Come
The
on.
doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time. There, that should keep it cool.
Okay.
Lily's dress was hanging from the line. I didn't need to take it down for her. She developed her own technique for that. I've had better ideas.
Okay.
The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. Pretty sure... Taking into account Lily's willfulness, it was often easier to indulge her creativity than flat out ask her to do something. In this case, the gnome was a spy who informed me of when Lily wandered too far from the house. Strange lights? Oh, it's a package from my father.
Arthur, this is the last of the small crystals. I hope this was worth giving up your job for. I'm still finding the whole notion difficult to believe. I'm tempted to make a trip to your home to see it with my own eyes. But the fact that you keep the generator in your bedroom is quite unsettling, to say the least. If what you say about the lesser crystals is true, then I fear what may happen when this company begins experimenting on the large one. It's still safe for now, but I don't think it'll be possible to smuggle it out of here without anyone noticing. Given the apparent results of your own experiments, it's possible they'll listen to your warning. However, it's more likely they'll see nothing other than the potential for profit. For now, I'll do my best to impede their research.
Huh?
Stay safe, my friend. Nina.
The strange crystal was obviously important to my father. I couldn't help but wonder if it had anything to do with going missing. I decided to do a little snooping around.
I think that's...
My trusty bicycle was my main method of transport, and definitely didn't require any modifications, despite what my father said. Now that I had a lead on my dad's whereabouts, I definitely couldn't leave.
Huh.
Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes his... It looked like something important was supposed to go in the slot.
Give me the crystal.
Let's see. It fits. Huh? It's glowing. The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal. The label on the left indicated the electrical resistance of the crystal. The machine was displaying data based on the crystal's properties. The whole wall was covered in writing. Adding the water seemed to trigger a green light.
Do I need to... Whoa!
Dad had a habit of writing on whatever was nearest at the time. Apparently he found a way to make sure I didn't clean it. He must have wanted to remember that particular pattern, but what for?
I need to keep a notebook of all the stuff. Hang on. I'll be right back. Oh, I think this should be my notebook. You know what? Yeah, it looks like it's part of a grid. I also wrote Clune Fire. That should be important. That's... Okay. I think I figured out what the...
Whatever I did, it caused the machine in the back garden to power up.
Oh, just like, I can't go back to that. I've... Progress! Oh, sorry.
Sure enough, the lights and whatever other equipment Dad constructed were receiving power. I wasn't sure if I was getting any closer to figuring out what happened to him, but it was the best lead I had. There was a hand-drawn map on the wall with 2 locations marked. Our house and the hydroelectric dam, where Dad used to work. There was a large machine in the middle of the shed, with what looked like sliding doors. Dad, you better not be stuck in there.
Aha! The step stool.
The machine appeared to have opened by itself. There was a 50-50 chance that it was intended to respond to vibration, or that it was simply as reliable as the stepladder.
Yeah, but first I gotta get...
It was one of the puzzle boxes my father often made for Lily. I wasn't sure
Women?
why he hadn't given her this one, but I knew she'd be happy to have it.
There was a small keyhole in the back, but like many of Dad's devices, its purpose was far from obvious. The machine appeared to be waiting for something. I'll find a way to blame it on the dog.
Okay. What does Clune fire have to do with this?
I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep. Whenever possible, I tried to avoid taking the blame for waking Lily.
Try to keep some things out of Lily's reach, but Lily's dress, take it down. All this power from a crystal. Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here.
I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired.
All this power from a crystal. Dad had a habit of writing on whatever was nearest at the time. Apparently he found a way to make sure I didn't clean it. He must have wanted to remember that particular pattern, but what for? Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes...
Okay. This is gonna go right there.
Nah.
Dougal, I think it's your turn to wake Lily up. Lily was fearless, even with the way she got out of bed.
Oh.
Lily, does when in doubt, dance it out mean anything to you? Right.
Okay. I think I have to...
How did that dance go again?
Dip, 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 dip. Okay, I gotta pay attention.
How did that dance go again?
Dip, 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 dip. Wait, hang on, I have an idea.
How did that dance go again?
Okay.
How did that dance go again?
Dip, dip, dip. So I think it was... Darn it! Pay attention.
How did that dance go again?
Dip, 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 dip. Okay, so... Ah, no, wait! Darn it! Why do I keep messing it up? Why am I
How did that dance go again?
Okay, gotta... Step, step, step. Okay, it's... Ah! Step. And then I think step. That.
The secret dance routine turned out to be the solution for the combination lock. Inside the box there was a small key where the tasty treat should have been.
Got a key.
Lily wasn't quite awake yet, which meant there was still time to do a little more snooping around.
Key! That means to the shed. Yeah, I should get more puzzle games for my second channel because I have one, but I need a lot more. So keep.
Looks about the right size. Hey! Ah!
So hungry. Need breakfast.
Wait, what happened? Oh, it's okay. It's still live. Ooh.
Look, Dougal, everything's laid out already. I should just make it myself.
I'm playing as the
It's
girl.
porridge. What could go wrong?
Oh, she has a British accent. That's cute. Okay, water.
Water? Check.
I think it's British. So does that mean the father? Does that mean the? Wait. I'm.
Big old bag of oats. Prepare to be eaten. Hey, wait a minute. It's empty! Okay, I can fix this. All I need is a fresh bag of oats, a new bowl, and then to place the pot over the fire.
Aww. Uh-oh. Good dog. That is a good.
Easy peasy. What was Dad worried about?
Oh, that was a good dog.
That breakfast wasn't going to prepare itself. Why didn't Granddad invent something like that? That breakfast wasn't going to prepare itself. Why didn't Granddad invent something like that? Dougal was pretty smart, but he didn't know how to put together a breakfast.
Hint. I need a new bowl for.
Ugh, Dad tied a knot around the handle again. He must be trying to keep you away from the bowls, Dougal.
Oh wait, his name is Dougal.
Dougal, attack that string. I've never adventured on an empty stomach. That breakfast wasn't going to prepare itself. Why didn't Granddad invent something like that? Hey, Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy. Heh, silly doggy. Hey, Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy. Heh, silly doggy. That breakfast wasn't going to prepare itself. Why didn't Granddad invent something like that?
Oh, I can save the game! Oh, neat! Yeah, I was actually gonna get to that.
Dougal was pretty smart, but he didn't know how to put together a breakfast. Hey, Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy. Heh, silly doggy.
Okay, this is just...
I've never adventured on an empty stomach.
Okay, what else is there?